Why is there no sound? Still can't hear any sounds. Or no. Shit broke. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, I'm ready.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines Mall. It's Saturday morning, October 26th, 1985, 1:18 a.m. And this is temporal experiment number 1. Come on, Einie. Hey, boy, get in there. That a boy. In you go. Get down. Get your seatbelt on. That's it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay.
Ran
Please
away.
note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Got it?
Right, check, Doc.
Good. Have a good trip, Einstein. Watch your head.
You got that thing hooked up to the car?
Watch this.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
Not me. The car. The car. If my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Really?
Watch this. Watch this.
Just gonna. How it should have ended. What the heck? That's what I was saying.
What did I tell you? 88 miles per hour!
Out of
Temporal
time.
displacement occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds!
Doc, what the heck was that?
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely intact.
Where the hell are they?
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they?
When?
You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future. 1 minute into the future, to be exact. And at precisely 1:21 a.m. and 0
Am I supposed to like
we
follow
shall
how the
catch up
movie's
with
supposed to
him
be?
and the time machine.
Cause I'ma do it.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
The way I see it, if you're gonna build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style? Besides, the stainless steel construction made the flux dispersal. Look out!
Here it comes.
Doc?
Uh-oh.
Huh, that's peculiar.
Where's the car, Doc?
It should have caught up with us 27 seconds ago.
Doc, what happened to Einstein?
No need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuit. Marty, could you get my notebook? It should be in the toolbox.
Notebook. Got it.
It's like I'm in the movie.
Flux capacitor?
That's it!
What the heck's a flux capacitor?
My latest invention. The thing that makes time travel possible. In this notebook, I've detailed the nearly 3 decades of scientific breakthroughs necessary to build a working time machine. If it ever fell into the wrong hands, the consequences could be catastrophic. Let's see. It's mass equals I times Z, and E equals the square root of Z times C squared, and the flux dispersal rate...
Doc, something's way off here.
Dude, this is annoying. I thought I had this at automatically hide.
Doc?
Great Scott!
Great Scots!
Doc, what is it?
I've made a horrible mistake.
You done fucked up, Doc Brown. You don't die.
Doc!
You
no!
gonna die.
I'm sorry, Marty.
Doc, come back! Doc!
This is heavy.
Doc!
Oh, it was just all a dream. That's right. That's how it should have ended.
Marty, is everything okay?
Yeah, Mom, it was just a nightmare. I was in the past, and Doc was there.
Nope.
Well, you're safe and sound now. Back in good old 1986. But you better get up.
1986.
Your father's waiting for you.
Huh?
Weren't you going to meet him over at Doc's?
Holy crap, I'm late.
We're going back to the future. It's about time. Oops.
Dad, are we too late to stop the sale?
Better late than never. You wouldn't believe how much rare stuff there is back here.
That's Doc's stuff. The city has no right to.
Now, son, I know you're upset, but your friend's been gone for months, and the city really seems hell-bent on using his land for that new parking garage. And, hey, is that a first edition Jules Verne?
It's just not fair. But at least things can't get any worse.
Hey, Marty!
This guy.
Hi, Biff.
Come to see if the old crackpot had any buried treasure?
Nah, I guess I'm just
Out of time.
remembering.
Oh, dude, I should, like, give me something. Select items around the lab to make sure Doc didn't leave anything dangerous lying around. Okay, what's this?
Hey, let me...
Now, Biff, leave Marty alone. This is a very emotional time for him.
Oh, sure. Sorry, Marty.
Yeah, don't touch me, Doc. Make me some breakfast. Oh, need dog food.
A fish tank? I never knew Doc raised fish. Doc's fish had weird taste and decor. I kind of like Doc. Wonder why
Clap,
Doc
clap,
didn't
clap.
take any of these with him.
He's out of time.
Does nature contrive it so that even with a time machine, you can intervene to prevent your own conception, for example?
I miss Einstein. Doc built this model of downtown Hill Valley way back in 1955. The clock tower in the courthouse even works. What the? Is that Doc's notebook in there?
Hey, that looks just like the courthouse. You
Dude.
gotta hand it to the old coot. He was good with his hands.
Biff, can I see that a minute?
This would look great in my fish tank. Give the old carp something new to nibble on.
You know, you and my folks go way back.
Yeah, so?
So how about letting me have that model courthouse for old time's sake?
No, I think I'll keep it.
Oh, someone's gonna get
Give it here,
knocked
Biff.
out.
Well, well, look at what we have here. Looks like plans for something. What's a flux catheter?
It's none of your business. Doc asked me to...
Brown's worm food, kid. But this looks like it might be worth something. Ha!
No, we're gonna knock his ass out. Or bitch. Punch him in the
Hey,
face.
Biff. That notebook wouldn't mean anything to you. You wouldn't even understand what's in it.
You calling me ignorant?
Yep.
I only want that notebook because, well, I'm sentimental. It's like a piece of Doc.
Doc's dead. Time to get over it and move on.
I'll pay you for it.
How much? Not enough.
I'll pay you for it.
No, I guess
How
not.
much? Not enough.
Hey.
I just can't let you keep that notebook. It's dangerous.
What, is it set to explode or something?
Well, in a way.
I'll take my chances.
It's just a notebook with Doc's scribblings. What did Doc ever accomplish?
Nothing.
Then it's worthless, right?
If it was really worthless, you wouldn't want it so bad.
I'll pay you for it.
My
How
God.
much? Not enough.
I just can't let you keep that notebook. It's dangerous.
What, is it set to explode or something?
Sure.
Well, in a way.
I'll take my chances.
Never mind.
Damn. He ain't gonna give it to me. That's my dad.
Hey, let me try, Marty.
Now, Biff, let Marty have his turn.
You got it, Mr. McFly.
There you go. Oh.
Feels like that was a lifetime ago. Actually, I guess it was.
Did he put it down? Grab it.
Enough of that junk.
Now, Biff.
Sorry, Marty.
Dude. Why'd my dad knock him out?
Hey, Dad. I'm telling you, this sale is a joke. Doc's only been gone for a few months, and I happen to know.
Yes, you've told us he's not dead. He's on a trip. Let's say you're right. Have you considered that this trip may not have been entirely voluntary? I hate to say it, but Doc's run up some pretty sizable debts around town. Maybe he's just hiding from his creditors.
Do you think dreams can predict the future?
Well, you know I don't go in for that mystical stuff, but I do think they can reflect how you're feeling about the future.
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad. It took me forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies. Let's make some noise.
Let's do this.
Hey, Dad, why's my guitar got a price tag on it?
Sorry, son. Must have been an overzealous clerk. Just pick it up. I'll iron things out with the bank.
It's about to go down.
Here's an oldie, but a goodie. 1, 2, 3.
Pull that
Hey,
pull
look,
up.
it's Chuck Butthead. Let me show you how it's done.
Now, Biff. I think that's Marty's guitar.
Oh, gosh. You're right, Mr. McFly. Here you go, Marty. Let's hear a few licks. Man, you kids have ruined rock and roll.
The hell?
And now, something your kids are really gonna like.
Thanks for warming them up for me, butthead.
Biff, I thought I told you not to take my son's guitar.
Oh, right. Sure thing, Mr. McFly. I was just warming him up for you, Marty. Let's see what you got.
Wow, that's it.
Man, you kids have ruined rock and roll.
I better not crank it up anymore. I really don't want to blow this thing out again.
I already did that.
Does nature contrive it so that even with a time machine, you can intervene to prevent your own conception, for example?
I can't leave until I get Doc's notebook back from Biff.
Yeah, we'll get it. Freaking wuss.
Seems kind of empty without the courthouse. Doc must have whipped up some crazy compounds in that cauldron. It smells like beef stew. Hey, Biff. I'll pay you for it.
How much? Not enough.
Jeez.
Never mind.
So he puts
Enough
it
of
down.
that junk.
Now, Biff.
Sorry, Marty.
These clickies, man. Yeah, I did that already. Goddamn hints.
Looks like a hand crank lightning rod, or maybe a lightning powered pencil sharpener. Now that is a dangerous amp. I better not crank it up anymore. I really don't want to blow this thing out again.
Thought I got this.
You want to hear a number by Biff and the Biff Tones? Always happy to play for my adoring fans.
Now, Biff.
Oh, yeah. Here you go, Marty.
My God.
Man, you kids have ruined rock and roll.
This game. Piece of shit.
Hey, Dad. You got Doc wrong. Sure, maybe he's not so good with money. That's just because his mind's always on bigger things. But he's still a straight-up guy. He'd never run away from his problems.
Well, you know him better than I do, son. But the bank is within its rights to sell off his stuff. Maybe you should try to find some things to remember him by before Biff grabs them all.
About Biff, Dad, I know you're trying to help.
He talks a big game, son, but he's not so tough. I've been dealing with him a long time. Believe me, I can handle it.
So can I.
I guess you can. Okay, son, I'll stay out of your way. You know where to find me. Problem? Biff?
He's got this thing, see, and I really need to get it back.
If he stole something from you...
No, it's one of Doc's notebooks. Yeah, he found it first, but...
Oh, well then I'm not sure what to tell you. I guess you'll just have to appeal to his better angels or something.
Or something. I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
See if he helps me out now.
You want to hear a number by Biff and the Biff-Tones? Always happy to play for my adoring fans.
Yeah, all the way up.
Now watch me blow the lid off this joint.
Whatever you say.
Gotcha.
Rock on, Biff.
Finally.
Oh, shit.
What'd you get?
Doc, where are you?
Gun.
Doc?
Or no?
Einstein!
Einstein.
Where do you come from, boy? Didn't you bring Doc with you? Okay, Doc, I know I haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this isn't your shoe.
Marty?
Ah!
Marty, if you're hearing this recording, then the DeLorean's automatic retrieval feature is a resounding success.
Automatic retrieval?
In case of my failure to return to the DeLorean within an allotted time, I programmed the time machine to jump to these four-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity, and despite my elaborate precautions, there's always a possibility that I could land in trouble sometime. And that sometime is now, or then, or maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Marty, you come to my rescue in the past, or was it the future? Anyway, I'm relying on you to do it again. Please take the DeLorean back, or forward, to whatever it is. I'm stuck in time. When you get there, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do.
That's it? Aren't you gonna tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout under the heading marked Last Time Departed. Good luck.
Right. Last time departed. Oh, jeez. Come on. Crap! Oh, great. How am I supposed to find him now? I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc. Looks like the time circuits still work. Now I only need to know when to look for Doc. I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc. After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight. Nah. I don't think so. This notebook has all of Doc's plans for the flux capacitor and the DeLorean. I'd better make sure it never falls into the wrong hands. And by wrong hands, I mostly mean Biff. This time-traveling shoe is my only clue to finding Doc.
Marty?
Ah!
Fishy.
What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie?
Jeez. Why is the game so hard? Ooh.
Maybe not. Not sure what that'll do.
Or something.
Not sure what that'll do.
Dude, this game.
What do you know about this shoe, Einie? Great Scott! I think he's onto something. Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
Sure.
How's this supposed to lead me to Doc, Einie?
We'll see.
Step away from the door!
Ah!
Now, let me get a look at you.
Einstein, come on!
Just as I suspected. Hooligans! Get along now! Scat!
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see. A shoe? Wow, now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there!
Just a shoe. Keep on walking.
Leave that creature outside.
Sorry, Einstein.
Poor dog.
Well, took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one. Much better. So neat and orderly. Yeah, I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
But...
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up. Have a seat, Sonny. Hey! You kids! Put out those cigarettes! Don't touch those! My newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized. Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them.
Wow.
The candy looks older than I am. Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree!
Yes? Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe! Huh. My, what a nosy Nelly! No one likes a busybody, you know.
But...
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes, the day that speakeasy burned down.
a speakeasy? In Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
The following year, as I recall.
Doing some stargazing?
No, I set my sights on lower things. Is that? Tiff Tannen! Get away from that hubcap before I call your father!
Later.
Don't let me keep you from your business. would you mind if I stepped out for a minute? I just remembered a video I've got to return.
Do you have to go? I get so few visitors these days.
But
And I'd hate to have to tell my brother, your vice principal in charge of discipline, how rude you were to me. Especially with graduation coming up and all.
Miss Strickland lost that shoe the day the speakeasy burned down. But when was that?
What's that?
Excuse me, Miss Strickland? What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out! Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. Yeah, I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Well,
Don't let me keep you from your business.
rude.
I told you not to touch those.
Set it up there.
I told you not to touch those.
Truffle rub. Make it hot.
Man, she keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. Then don't touch anything.
Get that newspaper.
Juveniles collide with manure truck. Nice picture. Brown Mansion destroyed. 1962. No, that's not where Doc's stranded. Alright, Einstein brought me this shoe, and Miss Strickland lost the shoe on the day the speakeasy burned down. But when did the speakeasy burn down? I at least need to know the year.
At least.
Firm announces plans for Lone Pine Mall, Peabody Ranch to be rezoned for commercial development. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
Jeez.
Jeez, they all look like they've got sticks up there.
What's that, dear?
Nothing.
Yeah, that's peculiar. The water still hasn't come to a boil.
So do it again.
There's the whistle. Surely the water's boiling by now.
Hey, mind if I use your binoculars for a sec?
Go ahead, dear.
There it is, rebuilt 1932.
Rebuilt in February 1932. Fire
Cyrax
must have happened
Inferno.
before then.
How you
But
doing?
when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
Now I know. The date. Get out of here.
There's the whistle. Surely the water's boiling by now.
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
My newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order! Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Oh, get out! Get out! Get out! Help! Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
Damn, lady.
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
It's, my uniform. Didn't I tell you? I got a job.
At the Model T
Yup.
factory?
Yeah. No.
Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I hope so.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone. You ready to go, Einstein?
Let's go.
Time circuits? On. Flux capacitor. Fluxy. Okay. If Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
Uh-oh. What a day before? Why don't you do like a week before? Car of the future. Man, 2 mile walk? Hell no. Bam.
Einstein, where'd you go now, boy?
in that speakeasy.
Young man! Excuse me, young man!
Who? Me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man in the street reaction.
Jeez. Man in the street.
Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
You can mark me down as a supporter.
The young man said, flashing a boyish yet virile grin. Hill Valley needs more upstanding youths like yourself. Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
Ask him where I can get the address.
Ah, I see! Because you want to blast it to smithereens just like Carl Sagan did. With public-spirited citizens like you around, the lawless element will be on the run in no time. Mr. May I get your name?
Yeah, it's...
Sonny Crockett.
Michael Corleone.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Corleone. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
That's Edna. Look at her shoes.
I know. I met you back. I mean, I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet! I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better... Oh!
Einstein, no. Down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
Doc. I gotta find Doc.
He's at the jail. Bank of the law. Jeez.
Who are you and what do you want?
Can I talk to, Carl Sagan?
Are you his lawyer?
No.
Then scram.
Yeah. Need a lawyer. Run. Oh, there we go. Hold shift. Hell yeah.
Hello?
No solicitors!
How can I help you, sir?
Nope.
Without any money, I don't really have any business in there.
This game's pretty hard.
I guess this is where the speakeasy burned down. How'd Doc ever get mixed up in that?
You gonna buy anything?
No.
Then get out, Mom.
Jeez.
Hey, can I get some moose?
What does this look like? A hunting lodge?
Moose.
I'm not so sure I want to stay in a place that welcomes transients.
Well,
I better not. Those lawyers sound kind of nasty.
screwed.
McFly!
Biff?
Kid!
Grandpa?
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Well, I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it. If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you?
Sure.
Would you? No, of course not, kid.
All right. That's better. What are you looking at, punk?
Keep your eyes on the soup, kid.
Well?
Well, what?
What are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly,
Yes?
that hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it. Now scram!
You got it, boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 + 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey! Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline. Okay. Hey, never mind. There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help. Maybe I should go to the jail and talk to Doc before I start dialing random people in 1931.
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Whoa! I think I'll just talk to Doc from out here. Psst, Doc!
Marty,
Doc!
what are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system, of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan.
A plan? Right. But what?
Why don't we try to tough it out? Now that we know what's coming, maybe we sneak it past the gangsters with a bulletproof vest or something.
That might work with 1 or 2 bullets, but from the looks of this article, it appears that I'm going to be mowed down in a hail of Tommy gun fire that rendered the innocent stranger little more than a pulpy mass of bones and gristle.
Who writes like that?
According to the byline, one Edna Strickland.
I should have guessed. Why don't we tell the authorities?
Tell them what? That my friend from the future has proof that I'll be murdered tomorrow? They'd ship us both off to the loony bin. And trust me, I don't want to see the inside of a 1931 insane asylum.
Let's go back in time. No.
Hey, maybe I could talk to the gangsters. Tell them they're about to shoot the wrong guy.
I don't think the criminals of this era are going to be very receptive to a complete stranger telling them that their secret assassination plan is misguided, do you?
Why don't I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum-shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc, and you're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
Well, I suppose I could just get some dynamite and break out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You'll need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me! 1931 me!
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely!
Okay, let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
I guess I better get started.
Lutrist
Don't worry,
23?
Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
You guys thinking about the game so far? Pretty cool. Like yeah, I know. This is like way different than the movie. But I hear it like links up, so it's kind of cool. See how it is. What up, good fight, sir? Welcome back.
Brown residence?
Bro.
Hi. Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. Who may I say is calling?
The courthouse? Doc never told me he worked at the courthouse.
Come to the courthouse. Yeah, I think they used like the original actor except Michael J. Fox, but he's in this video game. But he's not Marty McFly. He'll pop up somehow, somewhere. Run. Oh jeez. The trolls suck. Where is the freaking courthouse? Oh. Jeez. What's up, Einstein? Guess I'll just run across here. Okay.
Don't touch those! These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. Judge Brown says so.
Judge Brown? Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm Michael, Corleone.
Emmett Brown. But I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact. Naturally, h2 of A multiplied by the inversion of H has to come out less than expectation value of A, right? What am I missing here? Or do we take H to stand?
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science. Wait, is that even possible? Oh, let's start over.
Come on, wait up a minute.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
Come on, Doc. Emmett, drop the Legal Eagle Act. I got something more important for you to do.
Mr. Corleone, I'll have you know that the law is the very mortar that holds society together, and we in the legal profession are like brick masons building the edifice of the future.
Your dad tell you that?
Every morning.
Okay, so you don't want your old man to know. That's fine. Listen, we all keep secrets. But I'm telling you, you can level with me about this science project of yours.
I am not a scientist. Go ahead, ask me what E equals.
What does E equal?
I have absolutely no idea. See? I don't know where you got your information from about me, mister, but you're wrong, wrong, wrong. H.
I better not. Those lawyers sound kind of nasty. Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Come on, you could trust me, Doc. Emmett, it's your future I'm looking out for, in more ways than one.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you and science.
Oh, that word again! If you insinuate I'm a scientist once more, I'll sue you for defamation of character! The inverse of A might well be equal to A's expectation value, but only if...
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone!
See, I'm sort of in the science business myself. That's why I sought you out.
Not that I care in the least, because science is the furthest thing from my own area of interest, which is law, but I don't believe you.
It's true. I'm a scientist.
So tell me something, Mr. Scientist, from your vast storehouse of scientific knowledge.
The leg bone's connected to the thigh bone?
Amazing.
So, Emmett, what time are you through with work?
Depends. On weeknights, Pop sometimes keeps me in the office till 9.
9 at night? But today's Saturday.
Right. So I probably won't get off before 10.
How about you knock off work early and I'll buy you a beer, or soda. What do you say?
Don't try to tempt me from my duty with sugary beverages. Keeping the wheels of justice turning, that's my one passion in life. Besides, if I left before 8, my pop would kill me.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Emmett, about your...
Don't say it. The one-dimensional harmonic oscillator.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
What's this important business you're up to?
It's a legal matter, very complicated, very abstruse. I need to obtain 5 sets of initials on every copy of this writ of indemnification before before Judge Brown can even think of granting a waiver to the party of the first part.
You have no idea what it's about, do you?
That's how important it is.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Alright, exit.
Emmett, about your...
Don't say it.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Jeez.
Emmett, about
Don't
your...
say it. No. It's not possible.
After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight.
Oh, I don't know.
One-dimensional harmonic oscillator, then naturally H2A multiplied by the inversion of H has to come out less than expectation value of A, right?
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Jeez. Can't use it.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Emmett, about your...
Don't say it. Inverse of A might well be equal to A. It's expectation value, but only if the coefficient of friction remains constant and the gravitational constant is variable. Wait, is that even possible? Oh, let's start. Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. Speed relative to the speed of light. Oh, it brings back to H.
Can I not give this to him?
Doc's notebook doesn't belong to him. Okay, actually, it does belong to him, but not yet. In any event, it's probably a really bad idea to give him a book full of all the things he hasn't invented yet.
Oh, well, no. Gonna be the inverse. Oh, yes,
Crap.
Or do we take H to stand for the Hermitian line operator? Well, in that case, H to
Nah.
the A multiplied by the inverse.
Oh. I didn't want to use a hint. Whatever.
Psst, Doc!
Morty, have you found my younger self yet?
So, Doc, does this ring a bell?
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Good grief! Is that me? I sound so...
Young?
I was gonna say intense. I forgot how wound up I used to get.
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's easy. It's Ivanov's conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals a Hamiltonian operator.
Won't giving him the answer mess up the time stream?
Only if it turns out that reality is actually nothing more than a holographic illusion created by the interplay of subatomic particles on a vast two-dimensional membrane.
So...
It'll be fine.
Guess who I bumped into at the soup kitchen? My grandfather.
No!
Don't worry, I didn't talk to him or change his future or anything.
Good.
I wish I could, though. This era's Tannen is treating him like dirt.
Don't worry. If history plays out as it's supposed to, he'll soon be out from under Kit Tannen's thumb and free to live out his life as a humble accountant with your grandma. What was her name again?
Sylvia.
Right, Sylvia.
Hang in there, Doc.
Not the best choice of words, Marty.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Maybe H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
What did you just say?
I said maybe H equals the...
Hamiltonian operator?
Yeah.
Great Scott! If H is a Hamiltonian, then H to the A multiplied by the inverse of H can only be the same as the expectation value for A. That's it! That's the solution to Ivanov's conundrum, the problem I've been wrestling with in my head all week!
I'm sure you would have figured it out by yourself in a day or two. The way you figured out how to build that rocket-powered drill.
Where did you learn so much about science?
Well, it's like this.
You know about my rocket-powered drill? Then there can only be one explanation.
What?
You're from the patent office. I confess I didn't quite know what to expect when I sent the paperwork, but I never expected this. Welcome! I'm at your service. What can I do for you?
Can I see your rocket-powered drill?
Of course, of course. Naturally, it's just a scale model, but it's nearly operational. I can show it to you, say, first thing in the morning?
Nah, that's no good. I need to see a full-size model. That's fully operational. Tonight. Otherwise, we'll have to award the patent to a competing inventor, Dr. McCoy.
It can't be done! I mean, it might be possible to construct a full-size working model in that time frame, but I haven't got the main ingredient for the fuel.
I'll get it for you. What is it?
190 proof grain alcohol. And you know how difficult it is to get a hold of alcohol these days.
Especially now that someone's blown up the speakeasy.
And besides, there's no way I can get off work until I've delivered the subpoena. It's part of the investigation into the business affairs of Kid Tannen. Is it vitally important you see that rocket-powered drill today?
Yes. Is it vitally important you deliver that subpoena today?
Yes!
Listen, I'll help you deliver it, and I'll see to it you get the alcohol you need. It'll help you get that drill finished by tonight. Deal?
Deal. Here's the subpoena.
I've got to subpoena my grandpa?
No! It's Kid Tannen.
Hey, I just saw him at the soup kitchen, yelling at Arthur McFly.
I'm not surprised. Arthur does the books for his business.
What kind of business?
That's what the DA is trying to find out.
Let's go talk to him.
No!
Why not? Kid Tannen can tell us where Arthur's hiding.
Yeah, well, he can also have us fitted for a Chicago overcoat.
The hype is real. What up, Easy Dozer? Mohotashi. Baby girl, what is that? Alright, what am I supposed to do? Let's see what Edna's thinking.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
What is that? Oh, Bernie. Bernie 8001, what up? What is that, Easy Dozer? What you guys doing? Emojiing all up in my freaking wall.
What's the scoop?
I've heard rumors that something shady is going on at the Sisters of Mercy Soup Kitchen. It's under new management, you know. And oh, we mustn't jump to any conclusions, not till the facts are in. I hope to heaven it is just a rumor. That soup kitchen is the front line in the good fight. If it goes bad, what will happen to the Stay Sober Society? Not to mention all the charitable institutions that depend on me for
It ain't
soup
my
deliveries.
birthday yet. Oh, Tashi. Hey, those are cool emojis, man.
You make hot soup deliveries?
It's one of my many small contributions to the good cause. Healthy bodies, healthy souls, or so one hopes. I pick up barrels of hot soup at the kitchen, and I deliver them hither and thither.
What the heck
Hill
is
Valley
that?
Orphanage, the St. Francis Xavier
Scary.
Ranch for Unwanted Children, Foggy Mountain Home for the Incurably Insane, Shady Acres Rest.
I can't even see.
I got a book.
Oh, where?
Can't even see this thing. There we go. Damn, Bernie. Kenny Yuri Games with the other half of the fish. What you guys doing? Alright. I don't know where to go. Someone help me. Messed up with Edna.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. Try not to draw any say.
Hey, I can help you deliver soup. I donate a lot of time to charities.
Oh, which ones?
Get back to work.
Mario Brothers.
Ah, yes. The Italians
guys
do
are
so
crazy right
many
now.
good works.
If you'll just fix it so I can pick up the barrels of soup.
Now hold your horses, let's not get over eager. I drive the soup cycle in this town, and I'm not about to turn it over to an upstart. But if you're well connected with the local charitable institutions,
Yeah?
you can let me know when they're running low on soup.
The rainbows.
As a matter of fact, I do know a local charity that's running low on soup.
Oh, who?
The Farm for Unwanted Children.
Perhaps their parents don't want them because they eat too much.
Oh, damn. Rude. Man, this bitch just straight left.
Edna, just think
Bernie
of all
for
those
the
poor
follow.
unfortunates and hold your nose.
Thank you, thank you.
Mr. Donnelly!
Keep up with those emojis. Oh, damn, you guys are stepping it up. You can't. Yeah, you can. Seriously. Have I been talking to myself this whole time? Damn, guys. Kenny Euro Games. Let me see. Tashi for the follow. Let's see. Oh, what was that? Do I have to like put it in my mouth like this? You guys can hear me better. Alright. What am I doing? Bernie with the crazy emojis. Alright. I don't know what to do. Oh. There you go.
Hey, Q-Ball.
What?
The truck just arrived with a fresh shipment of,
Soup.
soup.
Soup?
Soup?
Well, this is
Soup,
the
soup.
regular soup, and this is the special soup.
Right.
Special.
What is that? The D?
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm spicing up the soup. It's my secret recipe.
Listen, this ain't the Savoy, and we ain't here to feed these bozos no fancy soup. The boss has got a business to rebuild, so knock off the goofing and mind your post.
More best
Right,
friends.
all right. Just try the soup. Well,
I can see why you want to keep
Delicious.
this a secret.
Alright.
Excuse me.
You talking to me?
Could I have a bowl of soup?
You're a soup kitchen. What do you think?
Thanks. Is there like a soup emoji?
What kind of soup is this? It tastes like...
Scrolle ribolita?
I was gonna say week-old cabbage.
Everyone's a critic. Look, all I got to work with is this 2-bit soup in a barrel and spice rack that hadn't been restocked since the Coolidge administration. What do you think I should do to work this slop up?
Let's see. Have you tried...
Salt?
Salt?
Salt? What do you think, it's too bland? Too mild? I didn't put too much pepper in it, did I?
I just think it could use a little more salt.
No accountant for taste.
Give me more salt. It's good. I'll take it. There we go. Salt for days.
What are those tables for?
We keep a few extra tables around for our end-of-the-month hobo soirees.
Yes. More salt. Oh, too much salt.
I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline. Huddle up, Emmett.
Huddle?
Just listen up for a second. Emmett, I can't get into the door over there. Those tables are jamming it shut.
The door? So your plan is to just waltz in there and take a barrel of alcohol?
No, of course not. That would be stupid, right?
That's what I would do.
I'll say.
Still, I'd like to get that door open. I can't do anything from out here.
Well, it's a simple matter of physics. A lever, some sort of stop. Let me see what I can come up with.
Oh, what's going on here?
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help.
What's this guy doing? Is my chair super wide or what? No, there's two
Okay,
chairs back there.
I've got some more ideas about your soup.
Why, you don't like to see my other chair?
Let's see. Have you tried...
There. Better. What about chili
giving
powder?
the soup a little heat, maybe?
Why, is it getting cold?
No, I mean, like chili powder. Muy caliente.
Muy caliente.
Oh, bit of a tough guy, huh? Actually, I like it spicy too, but it's gotta be edible for the common folks.
Come on, a little dash isn't gonna kill anyone.
No, no.
Aw,
Is it
heck,
wide?
You got moxie.
I'm pretty
kid.
wide, I guess. It's like...
Spice it up a bit, shall we?
No, it's not wide. Could be just angle. Push it. Here's your muscle.
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help.
Yeah, that's probably it. Hmm. Nope. Who am I gonna call?
Brown residents.
What? What's this guy doing?
Are those all cabbage soup?
Last time I checked.
Don't you have any other kinds of soup?
No. What is it, kid?
I still think the soup needs more flavor.
Eureka!
The kitchen's for management only.
Oh, he has it open.
Whoa! Emmett.
Yes?
Oh, that's interesting.
Just a little mechanical ingenuity. In the end, the door is open.
Yeah, good job.
Good job.
Any ideas about how to get the hooch?
Hooch?
The alcohol, Emmett.
One might come to the conclusion that the hooch is being hidden in some of those barrels.
You're probably right, but which ones?
Now, if I could get my hands on some of those barrels, I could weigh them and compare their specific gravity.
Specific gravity? Come on, Emmett. Kids' goons aren't going to let us do an experiment on their barrels.
Oh, I suppose you're right. We'll just have to ask the guy behind the counter.
What? Ask him if any of his barrels are filled with illegal moonshine? Get real here.
Well, I imagined a modicum of subtlety would be used.
Subtlety, right. We'll score that hooch somehow.
I'll keep cogitating.
What is it, kid?
Why's the soup in a barrel?
'Cause it's hard to ladle off the floor?
What's a tough guy like Kid Tannen doing running a soup kitchen?
Mr. Tannen purchased the soup kitchen from the Sisters of Mercy in an effort to repair his reputation as a respectable community figure after his fine name was besmirched by the malignant and malicious the actions of the misguided vandals that done burned down his place of business.
His speakeasy.
I cannot confirm nor deny any claims of so-called illegal bootlegging at the just eat your damn soup, pipsqueak.
So this place used to be a soup kitchen.
What do you mean used to be? Despite recent changes in ownership, this joint is still available for the purposes of distributing food to the needy and the not-so-well-to-do, and no other purposes whatsoever.
Right. I still think the soup needs more flavor. Pretty neat, Doc. Nope. I'm still not getting through here. But at least those tables are propped up now.
So...
I hope Doc Jr.'s thingamabob holds out. Emmett.
Yes?
Any ideas about how to get the hooch?
Hooch?
The alcohol.
Ah.
You're probably...
Now, if I have any...
Spills.
No, I...
What? Well, subtlety.
Subtlety.
Score that hooch I'll keep... I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline.
Jeez.
What is it, kid?
So this place...
What do you mean use as a distributing soever?
Right. Why's the soup?
'Cause it's...
I still... Okay. Hey, never mind.
Holy crap. Why is this game so hard? Jeez.
The kitchen's for management only.
Whoa!
Mommy? Oh, I see what happened. Okay, I get it.
Mind if I look around?
No.
What?
What?
See it. Give us some leverage there to push.
Pretty neat, Doc. Nope. I'm still not getting through here. But at least those tables are propped up now. Pretty neat, Doc. Nope.
Jeez.
I'm still not getting through here. But at least those tables are propped up now.
Really?
Hey, where do you think you're going?
The kitchen?
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
There we go.
Pretty neat, Doc.
What up, Staggered Axe? Just playing some
Nope.
Back to the Future
I'm
here.
still not getting through here. But at least those tables
Going
are
up,
propped up
sorry.
now.
What is it?
Jeez.
Miss Strickland, come for some more soup?
Come now, Mr. Donnelly. You know I wouldn't
I
set
already
one
tried the
foot in this
phone.
mockery of all that is good and decent if the poor of Hill Valley weren't so dependent on Mr. Tennant's overblown show of generosity.
Was that a yes?
Just give me the soup before I gag on the hypocrisy.
I'll see soup's on there.
I'll tell the boss you said hello.
I'll just bet you will.
Okay. That's different.
What is it, kid?
Why is this?
'Cause it's hot.
I still think the soup.
And what am I doing? Let's see if Doc Brown has any kints.
Doc!
Morty, how goes the escape plan?
Your younger self needs 190 proof booze to fuel his rocket drill.
Oh, that could be a problem.
I know, we're both underage.
Underage, nothing. It's 1931 and alcohol's been outlawed throughout the country. Are you sure you're about to graduate from high school?
I'm kidding, Doc. It was a joke.
A joke? If I live to be 100, and I almost have, I'll never understand the teenage compunction to make a joke out of everything.
Where have you been all this time? I missed you.
I've missed you too, Marty. But I thought it was important to let you live your own life for a while, free from the insanity of time travel.
I gotta admit, it was nice to not have my family history blowing up in my face for a few months.
Besides, I've been busy raising my own unpredictable teenagers.
Oh, there's more down here?
I know this really isn't the right time or place, but I found your notebook.
Ah, so that's where I left it. Why'd you bring it here?
Because the bank's selling off all your stuff.
They can't do that.
That's what I keep trying to tell them.
Well, you hold on to it for safekeeping. We'll deal with my financial situation in 1986 after we save me from a grisly death in 1931.
Hang in there, Doc.
Hit number 2. I was trying.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The insane asylum.
Those inmates are crazy for soup.
What does that mean?
What is it, kid?
So this...
What do you mean? A district soever.
Right. I still think the soup.
Dude. Why is this so hard?
Pretty neat, Doc. Nope. I'm still not getting through here. But at least those tables are propped up now.
Oh yeah. Really?
Pretty neat, Doc. Nope. I'm still not getting through here. But at least those tables are propped up now. Pretty neat, Doc.
Push it.
Nope. I'm still not getting through here. But at least those tables are propped up now.
Brown residents.
Wow. That's it. I did that.
What is it, kid?
I still think the soup needs more flavor. I hope Doc Jr.'s thingamabob holds out. Pretty neat, Doc. No. But at least those... Pretty neat. But at least those tables...
My
Pretty
God.
neat, Doc. But at least those tables are propped up now. Like a thorn bush in a drunkard's hand is a proverb in the mouth of a fool. Heavy.
Heavy. Jeez.
Those who once ate delicacies are destitute in the street. Cheery. Emmett.
Yes?
Obviously, this kitchen isn't the speakeasy.
Indeed. This must be some sort of front meant to cleverly and legally obfuscate the existence of a hidden establishment of ill repute. Perhaps in the basement.
Right. That might explain the elevator. We'll score that who...
I'll keep...
What?
I still think this...
I'm trying. I think we'll see there's one more barrel, so maybe if I leave. I gotta get her to get the last barrel, maybe.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello,
hello, Mr. Trying to say.
You asked me to...
There's somebody...
The rest home.
Those dear old-timers.
There, she got the last one. Let's see if that works. Hopefully. Should be the last one. Oh, it's still there.
What about those barrels? Can I take one of those?
Look, kid, bowls. You get a bowl of soup and a cut of bread. The only person who gets barrels is the Strickland dame.
Edna?
That's right. She delivers the barrels to people and places what can't come into the soup kitchen. Organizations for the elderly and the infirm. You know, hospitals, orphanages, and whatnot.
Okay.
So, if I need one of these barrels, then...
Then talk to Strickland, kid, because you ain't getting one from me.
What about those barrels?
What about them?
What kind of soup is...
It's not it's special soup.
What's special about it?
It's made for grown-ups, kid.
A soup for grown-ups?
That's right, kid. Be nosy. See where it gets you.
Can I have a barrel of that soup?
A barrel?
Okay. Oh, that I got that. Let's talk to Ed now and see if that unlocks another.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The orphanage.
My, how those little ragamuffins can eat.
Am I supposed to like follow her? Maybe I just follow her. God, those controllers. There you go. No? Guess not. This game.
So, if I need one of these barrels...
Then talk to Strickland, kid, because you ain't getting one from me. What is it, kid?
I still think this...
Yeah.
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Whoa! I hope Doc Jr.'s thingamabob holds out. I hope Doc Jr. I hope Doc Jr.'s thing...
Wow.
Nope. I'm still not getting through here.
Is that what they say?
But at least those tables are propped up now.
Let's see. Let's see if you're right. Nope, won't let me. Will not let me.
I better not. Those lawyers sound kind of nasty.
Guess I'll just talk to him.
What the hell, Matches? You got kiwi all over my socks!
Sorry, boss.
Get out of here! How about you?
Huh?
I'm sitting at a shoe shine booth. You walk up. Either you're here to shine my shoes, or you got a death wish. Which is it?
Hey, I represent United Charities of Hill Valley. Can you authorize me to pick up soup from your establishment and deliver it to some very deserving souls?
Nah, that Strickland dame's got the charity racket pretty much locked up. No point in giving her competition.
Edna Strickland thinks your soup kitchen might not be on the up and up.
Damn.
That dame gets on my nerves. Got a great pair of gams, though.
Hey, I represent United establishment and deliver it to...
Nah, that's competition.
I guess you won't talk about your business.
Why not? I got nothing to hide. I recently acquired controlling interest in the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen.
I'm looking for a guy named Arthur McFly. He's my, sort of a relative.
Well, he's my employee. He's very busy today.
Isn't that Arthur McFly's hat you're holding?
It was McFly's hat. Now, it's my peanut ball.
Never mind. Isn't a soup kitchen an odd line of business for a guy like you?
I like soup. Plus, I got a heart as big as all outdoors. Buff a little harder. I want to see myself in the toes.
How's that? Shiny enough?
Yeah, that'll do. Stay nearby, though. I scuff easy. Wait a minute. Didn't I see you at the jailhouse, John, with that Carl Sagan rat? I hope you weren't planning on trying to spring it.
Take the hat.
I got other
really.
plans.
You're gonna get me killed. Got peanuts in there. This game is dumb. Talk to this bee here.
We'll get that subpoena delivered. Or
Michael...
Yeah. Hey, Miss Strickland.
Really?
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone.
Yes, trying to get
Try
me
not
killed.
to draw any undue attention, say.
Did you finish the story you interviewed me for? About Carl Sagan?
Yes, but those pig-headed editors at the paper rejected it. They said my story was slanted, and that I was glorifying a suspected arsonist. As if their stories aren't always glorifying the criminal vermin that run this town. This whole thing makes me so mad I could spit. Though of course I never would. There's an ordinance against it, and it's so untidy.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a...
The farm...
Alright, I'm gonna take his hat.
Keep an eye on Trixie.
You got it, kid.
Well, you're gonna...
Hey, your establishment...
Nah, that's competition.
So, one more thing about that hat.
You're testing my patience, boy.
Could I buy Arthur's hat off you?
Could you keep your mind on your work, huh? Shoeshine boy? I'm hanging on to my peanut ball.
Can I have some peanuts?
Why not? I'm a magnanimous kind of guy. Go ahead, knock yourself out.
Hey, kid!
Yeah?
What the hell is that?
Oh, dang.
Hey!
Oh.
What'd you do?
Give me that hat, you lousy crook! Emmett!
Uh-oh. Too moved.
Emmett! Nobody makes a monkey out of Kid Tannen!
Well, I stepped in dog shit.
Ow! Fix me up!
Where'd you learn how to move like that?
Sandlot football. They used to call me the Streak.
Get out!
Alright, now I got the hat. Do I give it to that guy, huh? Maybe. This freaking... This game is hard. Holy crap.
Oh. I still...
Wait, what? Really? I don't give this guy his hat? Whoops.
This hat belongs to my grandfather.
Fine. Dang, look at Big Dippy. Big Dippy cheating. You gotta give me clues, not tell me the answers, man. Whatever. This game is annoying me right now.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello. Say.
I did this one already.
What's the Stay Sober Society?
You haven't heard of the SSS? They do the most marvelous work, taking hopeless drunken bums and turning them into former hopeless drunken bums. I'm one of the founding members. And not to say that I was ever, well, you know. Anyway, we've always met in the cellar of the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen, but for some reason the new managers don't want us down there, so we're stuck. We've got nowhere to meet.
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh? Where?
The Brown residence.
You mean Judge Brown's place?
Yeah, I happen to be good friends with his son Emmett, and he's told me the judge would love
Does
to
that
lend his
work?
place out for, you know, good causes like yours.
Really? Why, that's the most generous, public-spirited offer I've received in a month of Sundays. Please, tell your friend Emmett we accept. The meeting isn't due to start for a little
That's
while,
right.
so that'll give our people some time to set up.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The orphanage.
My, how those little ragamuffins.
Okay. So I did that part. Let's see.
You have to deliver a lot of subpoenas?
All he's exposed me to is...
We'll get that subpoena.
Wait, huh? Okay, I did that. Damn, these hints suck.
So, if I need one of...
Then talk to...
Did already.
Why can't I have any of that...
Cause it ain't...
I hope Doc Jr.
What? He's just sleeping.
I still think the soup needs more flavor.
And what? Jeez. I know, I had 8 before, but now I'm stuck. Trigger the lift to tip the baker's rack. Oh. Oh, I gotta hit this thing. Dumb. Oh my god, so dumb. Can't believe that. There we go.
More soup?
Please.
There it is.
And tell Kid that soup or no soup, he's not fooling anyone.
This is my
You
hand.
picked up the barrel of hooch. Now all I have
This
to
is
do is
my
to get it
hand.
from her somehow.
This is my hand. Alright, we got this. No cheating. What? Yeah, log in anyway. Sleep, girl.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. I'm afraid I haven't much time. The meeting of the Stay Sober Society is due to begin very soon.
Okay, where?
You asked me to tell you...
Somebody...
The Stay Sober Society.
That's right! They'll soon be gathering at the Brown estate, and we haven't provided refreshments. I can't get over the generosity of your friend Emmett,
There we
volunteering
go.
his father's house for our meeting.
Huh? Wait there! Michael! What in the name of Thomas Alva Edison do you think you're doing?
Don't you get it? You need alcohol to run your drill, right? Those bootleggers at the soup kitchen won't let us get our hands on any of their hooch. But we can get Miss Strickland to pick it up for us and deliver it right to your door.
No, out of the question.
Why?
What? I can't just let strangers invade my parents' house. What do we know about these people?
They're sober. It says so right in the name.
Well, okay, but a Pop needs his peace and quiet at the end of the day. This meeting is sure to be too noisy for him.
They'll be quiet. You'll be quiet, right?
Oh, yes! I play my tambourine very softly.
Tambourine?
You hear that?
Yes, but
what?
But it's still impossible.
I promised Miss Strickland. It means so much to her.
The answer is still no.
Think of the Stay Sober Society. What'll happen to them?
They can all fall off the wagon for all I care.
There we go.
Okay, forget the whole thing. We don't have to test your rocket-powered drill
Well-
tonight.
We don't?
No. I'll take the train back to Washington and I'll tell the folks at the office to give the patent to Dr. McCoy.
Wait!
Dr. McCoy.
You
Oh, it
will
probably-
instruct the members of the society to wipe their feet before they come inside.
Then you are Emmett Brown. I thought as much. You have such a righteous face. And Miss
Righteous.
Strickland, I don't know how to thank you for your generosity.
Pleased to meet you.
The feeling is mutual.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Sure
You
do.
worry too much, Emmett.
He does worry
Now
too
all we
much.
gotta do is serve that subpoena, and
Calm
we're
down,
off to
bro.
build your rocket drill.
And get my patent.
Yeah, your patent.
All right.
This subpoena's for Arthur McFly?
Have you seen him?
We're a few seconds in the soup kitchen, but I think he's gone back into hiding.
Brilliant deduction, Einstein.
Oh, yes, Einstein.
What do you know about Arthur McFly?
Certified accountant. Graduated Hill Valley 5 classes ahead of me. Seems like a nice fellow, actually.
How did he get mixed up with a guy like Kid Tannen?
Who knows? Sometimes people find themselves stuck in situations they can't get out of.
How about Kid Tannen? What do we know about him?
He's loud, he's obnoxious, he's not very bright, and he doesn't like anybody getting in his way.
Yep, that's a Tannen, all right.
That's a tannin.
Some of us down at the patent office are wondering, what made you think of a rocket-powered drill?
Ah, that'd be Journey to the Center of the Earth by Jules Verne. It was a revelation.
Yeah, that's kind of what we figured. Have you read The Time Machine?
H.G. Wells? Not yet, but it's on my list.
If serving subpoenas is such dirty work, why don't you just say no?
Look, what's the worst thing that can happen to me on this job?
You could get shot.
Yeah, well, believe me, that's nothing compared to what I'll get if I mouth off to my pop.
We'll get that subpoena delivered.
I just need to find him, huh? He's probably in...
I'm not so sure I want to stay in a place that welcomes...
Maybe he's here.
I better not go back in there.
Shark.
Wow, looks like they used a real shark. I don't need to go in there anymore.
Where do I need to go? Oh, I gotta go to Emmett Brown, maybe?
think I'll just talk to Doc. Psst, Doc. Guess what? In order to free up your younger self to complete the rocket drill, I'm gonna have to serve my own grandfather with a subpoena.
Great Scott!
Actually, his name's Arthur. He's Kid Tannen's accountant.
Marty, whatever you do, it's vitally important that you don't alter your grandfather's future in any meaningful way. The consequences...
Could be catastrophic. I know, got it. Hang in there, Doc.
Clues again. Oh, dang. The clues. I understand it. Gotta use Einstein. Guess I gotta use Einstein for everything. Wow, where is Einstein? Oh, there you are. Smell it, dog.
Hey, honey, come here for a sec, boy. Hey,
Does your dog
you
know
find
how
the guy
to
who belongs to
find
this hat?
stuff? If you find people if you give them the stuff to smell, like this.
Where's he going? Only one way to find out.
You should try it. He'll just bite it and eat it. Oh.
Huh. Deja vu.
Deja vu. It's the same spot.
Yeah? Who is it?
It's McFly!
Shh, I know!
It is deja vu.
I'll give it
Got your
back to
hat.
him after I give him the subpoena.
Oh yeah, the subpoena.
Not sure what that'll do. I don't need to push it again. Arthur's already there.
Yeah, but I can't see him.
Someone's playing tricks on me.
See?
What now?
What do you think you're doing?
I'm throwing the subpoena.
You can't do that. You have to hand it to him.
Hey, Arthur, can you come down a minute?
Do I know you?
We've got something for you.
It's a
subscription to the Accountant Weekly. He won't come out if he knows why we're really here.
No, right.
I'm not interested. And besides, the boss won't let me leave the room. Sorry. Some other time.
You suck. Better come out.
What now?
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
We've got some important information for you, but we can't yell it. It's private.
Then put it in a postcard and send it. I'm stuck up here till the boss tells me I can leave. Sorry. Some other time.
Wow, this guy. Just keep buzzing.
What now?
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
We're family.
I'm your mother's great nephew.
You mean my second cousin?
Yeah.
Glad to know you, but I can't leave this building till the boss says so. He's given strict orders. Sorry. Some other time.
This guy.
Thanks for bringing us here, boy. We'll take it from here.
Need any help?
Never.
Well, there's one more thing to say. Let's see if it'll work. I am the law.
What now?
It's me again.
Why?
Wow.
We represent the law.
You don't want to go against the law, do you?
No, but I don't want to go against Kid Tannen either. And he ordered me to stay put till he gives the word. Sorry. Some other time.
I gotta give him the hat then.
What now?
I'll give it back to him after I give him the subpoena.
Quit bugging me, or I'll tell Kid!
Better tell him. Knock you out, boo. I don't know what to do. What's up, buddies?
Well, well, look who's back. They say rats always return to the scene of the sinking ship. Get 'em, Matches.
Run. Is this the same thing? Uh-oh.
Come down from there, you son of a bitch! Right now!
I don't think they're in a
That's an
talkative
order.
mood right now. I don't
Don't
think they're in a
make me
talkative
angry,
mood right
Smucko.
now.
Get down here and face the music. You can't get away that easy.
No way. We're
Nobody
too hard
puts
to
one
get
over
it.
on Kid Tannen and lives to tell about it. You're dead meat. That is
Einstein, help!
Get him.
lay off. Get away from me, you crazy mutt.
Go away, dog. We're busy here. Go on, scram. Hey, where'd he go?
You let him get away, idiot.
Okay. I gotta record.
Hey!
What? Uh-oh.
What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
Oh, I get it.
Hey, Einie!
Look out, boss. It's that crazy mud again.
What's wrong with this freaking voice?
Leave you.
Let's go. Got this. What was that go?
What now?
What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
It's Kid. Right away, boss.
Gotcha.
Where's Kid?
About to get served, dude.
Arthur McFly?
Yeah?
Got something for you.
Thanks. A subpoena?
Ordering you to appear in court and provide evidence in the investigation into...
Kid Tannen? Take it back!
You can't get rid of it, Mr. McFly. Once you've been served, it's your duty to report to the court at the earliest possible time. Failure to do so could lead to a warrant for your arrest.
Arrest! But Kid'll kill me. Stupid, stupid Artie. Holy cats, what am I gonna do?
I suggest you avail yourself to the protection of the court.
Oh gosh, oh gosh.
We did it.
Well, we've served the subpoena and gotten a barrel of booze delivered to your house. Looks like we're off to your lab to build your rocket drill. You do have a lab, right?
What kind of future patent holder would I be without a lab? Come on.
Doc! I'm off to get the rocket drill.
Good. Come on, let's go. Time waits for no man.
That is true.
Are you sure this is gonna work, Emmett?
Don't let the ramshackle nature of my laboratory fool you. If all goes according to plan, we'll soon be in possession of the most powerful rocket fuel known to man.
That's great. How?
Well, it's very simple. This crankshaft induces a powerful direct current into the electrolysis chamber, producing hydrogen, which must be periodically released into the primary distillation barrel. While tending to the hydrogen, we'll also need to regularly sprinkle these shredded protein flakes into this aquarium of tuber bacteria to generate the necessary nitrogen to catalyze the reaction.
Cool.
Oh, hot! Extremely hot! The temperature of the reaction must be kept at a steady temperature of 623 degrees Kelvin by carefully pumping these bellows. Any questions?
Emmett? Why is there a brace of drunkards gathering on our lawn?
Sweet fancy Moses, it's my father!
So?
So, he doesn't know I'm engaging in acts of scientific exploration in here. He thinks this is where I go to pore through my law books.
Oh.
You tend to the reaction. I'll try to get rid of him.
Tend to the what? Can't we just start over after he's gone?
It's too late. The reaction's already started. Don't worry. I'll try to help you out where I can.
But...
Coming, father!
Gotta sprinkle
Father!
stuff.
Don't you father me, child.
Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes?
What?
Don't know
What is that? I need to sprinkle this.
You will have to learn. Learn.
No, it's right there. It's working.
Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Don't you turn your back on me.
What do you call a room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building? A good start!
You don't know what to call. Someday
You have no idea what kind of pressure I'm under.
you will have to learn.
This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer.
You don't know what to call.
Do it right. I did it.
What did you do?
Emmett, who are you talking to in there?
No one, Father. I don't know what's eating you, Father, but I wish you would go on a diet.
You don't know what to call. Someday you are going to. You will have to learn. Learn.
Just pay attention to what I say.
Emmett, I'm not through with you yet.
Law may be your burning passion, Father, but it is not mine.
You don't know what to call.
There we go.
I thought you were a scientist.
Emmett!
You know who invented fire, Pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer.
You know.
Don't touch anything until I tell you to.
Emmett!
On the way.
Pressuring me to be something I'm not.
You don't know what to call.
Oh, I get it. Gotta listen to him.
This isn't food for thought,
See,
Pop.
you have to wait till he says it. It's timing.
Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy?
Struck by lightning? What? What's that?
You will have to learn.
Oh.
People don't.
Excellent. Now twist the valve there. Great. We're about a quarter of the way home.
Emmett, get back here!
Oops.
You're going to find out.
Can't you see this is eating me up inside?
I hope someday you have children and you will. I don't.
There is a flame inside me that cannot be quelled by your legalistic gobbledygook, Father.
This.
My blood pressure.
This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer.
I hope someday you have children.
Law? What use is a microorganism for law? Stop getting so hot under the collar, Pop.
My blood pressure. You're going to.
Oh, I messed up. Darn it. I forgot the
Listen to the
microorganism.
words I'm emphasizing.
Emmett!
Dang it.
You're going to find out.
Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere?
I hope someday you have children and you will.
Lawyers are nothing but a bunch of hot air. There, I said it. Why should I honor your wishes? You treat me like common bacteria. Why won't you release me from your unattainable expectations? I'm not just another one of your staffers who spins around you like a top.
You're going to find out when you get older.
Ah, halfway there.
Emmett!
Keep up the good work. Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas.
Your mother and I are shocked at your...
Oh, wait. What?
What did you do?
Oh, release the gat. Oh, God. This game.
Pressuring me to be something I'm not.
You didn't like the tip.
Stop being such a crank.
Someday.
This is going faster.
Why don't you go feed the ducks, Father?
What are they feeding you in that school of yours? You look like a skeleton.
The hotter you get, the more I know I'm right.
The Von Brauns have been officers of the court since God's heavenly spark first gave rise to man, Emmett.
You don't get to control my life just because you fed and clothed me for 17 years. Do I get a turn to talk, or is this going to be another monologue? Almost there.
Yeah. Come on, Steve.
Coming, Father! If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards. Why don't you go feed the ducks, Father? You don't like my performance at the courthouse, then fire me. You really want to vent our dirty laundry in public like this? Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy? Stop getting so hot under the collar, Pop. You have no idea what kind of pressure I'm under. Law may be your burning passion, Father, but it is not mine. Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere? Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes?
Hey, I'm crazy.
There is a flame inside me that cannot be quelled by your legalistic I'm afraid we'll have to take this up later, Pop. My soup's about to boil over.
What? This isn't over, young man.
Whew.
Did it.
Are you okay? You and your dad sounded...
It was an argument we should have had a long time ago. We... No! Oh,
what?
For real, it was going crazy. It was going ham.
Eureka! Now all we gotta do is fuel up the old rocket power drill and you and I can
take it and go.
But don't you want to test it first?
No time. The last train for DC leaves in just a few minutes.
All right. You've got to get this baby to the U.S. Patent Office.
Exactly.
So tell me, Michael, when can I expect to hear back from the Patent Office?
Oh, in about, I'd say... I can't.
Huh?
What?
Emmett, I'm not from the patent office.
I don't understand.
I lied to you, but I didn't want to. It was the only way I can get you to trust me. See, there's somebody who's in big trouble. Someone very important to me, to both of us. I can't tell you who, but I need to save him tonight, and I need your invention to do it. I'll get it back to you, I promise. And, Emmett, you're gonna be a great inventor.
Yeah.
Wait! Keep the throttle at about 8.
Okay, Doc, I got the drill. Now let's get you out of here.
He's not even in there.
Come on, start.
Oh, dang. What just happened?
Mr. Corleone! You're too late!
Too late? The Doc's not supposed to be... Doc!
They're moving him to another facility for safekeeping! Oh, I better go get a quote from the police chief.
Paddy wagon intercepted, suspect slain, and they're still after him. How am I gonna rescue him now? At least the rocket part came out of this in one piece.
Like a rocket pack. Rocket bike. Oh, damn.
Alright, I'm coming, Doc.
Gonna die. Got it.
Marty! You're still in danger, Doc. I've got to get you out of here.
What's that?
I said you're still in danger.
Never mind, never mind. Get me out of here, and we'll talk later.
They're locked.
I know!
What's up?
They won't budge.
Take the shit off. Oh, there you go.
Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out.
Be careful, Marty.
I'll be back.
I'll wait right here.
Break it.
Budge.
Or am I gonna use this tire iron to get the
They won't budge.
line? This will make it budge. Hit this guy.
What's he doing here? I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
No?
Not sure what that'll do. Keys. How do I get them?
We're on the other side. Holy crap. All that.
Keys! The window's shut tight. I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
Crap. Open the door.
Keys! I'd better keep an eye on this. It's really my only way of keeping track of Doc's fate.
Wow. Try. Maybe I can give it to
I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
So what's the hubcap supposed to do? I got it for a reason. Right?
I don't think throwing the hub...
That's what I want to do. Freaking hit the kid with the hubcap. Gotta use it for something.
I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
Oh my god.
I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
Why would you have that?
They won't budge.
I'll try it again.
I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
Yeah, it would. Crap. That's sick. I'm trying to.
I'd better keep an eye on this. It's really my only way of keeping track of Doc's fate.
This is annoying.
I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
Yeah, it would.
Can't break the lock.
There's a key, but it's probably up front.
The keys are on the dashboard, but I can't reach them.
You need a protraction appurtenance.
What?
A reach extender.
Kid Tannen's driving the truck.
Really?
That explains a lot.
Alright. Nothing works.
Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out.
So I need,
Marty.
The keys are on the dashboard, but I can't reach them.
You need a protraction appurtenance.
What?
A reach extender.
How am I gonna get a reach
I'll be
extender?
back.
Dude. Marty got some freaking strong arms. Wait. Dude,
I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
What's this hubcap for?
They won't budge.
Dude, I'm gonna be using clues all day. Yep. What can I use? Oh my god. The radio antenna, really? Why not? Why put a radio antenna all the way at the top that I can't even see it? I can't reach
They
it.
won't budge.
Or it's on the other side, huh?
I'll be back.
Holy crap. There it is. Of course there's a radio antenna.
Oh good, the window's shut.
I gotta do it in front of him. So what's this hubcap then? Can't even open the window. I'm gonna do it right in front of his face. So dumb. So dumb. There we go. Okay.
Gotta set up a distraction.
Yeah, do a distraction. How can I use this thing?
Gotta keep him from looking my way. Keys.
Done.
Only to keep his eyes off the road. Keys.
Yeah.
I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
It would. I swear. This thing's broken.
Only to keep his eyes off the road.
Yeah, no. God. Freaking this game.
I need a distraction.
Leave it to me! Hey, driver! You're driving too fast! Watch how you take those curves! What are you trying to do? Kill me? I object to your tone of voice! And I find this seat distinctly uncomfortable! Do you have a pillow I can sit on? Hey, I'm talking to you, driver! Don't ignore me! You!
Oh, damn. Knocked out.
Thanks, Doc. I guess that's why they call you the Streak.
How did you know that?
I have my sources.
Brake check.
Stand back, Doc.
Marty! Oh!
Oh, damn. Frisbee time.
Need
Just
legs,
like
Sagan.
part 3.
Ow! Son of a bitch!
Get that gun. Oh, what is it? Have to shoot that fool.
We need something to get rid of these cops!
This does not work.
Oh! This is a rescue!
That's the idea.
Doc! Look!
Doc, the throttle.
What? Oh!
Pile of manure? Really? Hey, where'd you get those headphones? That's cool. Did I beat the game?
Doc, are you okay?
He's dead.
I'm fine. But I wonder what sorts of bizarre repercussions my younger self's invention of a flying bicycle will have on the timeline.
Or not.
Did you know that would happen?
I had a suspicion. I never could keep those rockets from exploding.
So, what do we do now?
So you
Now
could
we
go
get
back to the
1986
future.
Before our interactions with the past
What up,
inevitably cascade
crazy?
into a calamitous future.
What?
Where's your
PMD
Levi
1 2
Einstein?
3 4. Oh.
Doc?
He's not in the pound, is he?
Where
No,
is he?
but I think we've got bigger problems right now.
Well, I'm
Great
dead.
Scott!
There you go, boys, girls. To be continued. That took almost 3 hours. Holy crap. I'll do the next episode next time.
I don't know.
Here's a preview for the next
Careful not
episode.
to run into ourselves.
Hey, fellas.
All right, McFly. Let's go see the boss.
History says Tanner will be arrested by a rookie cop by the name of Danny Parker.
I fear that nothing will save Hill Valley from descending into the fires of chaos and corruption.
Nothing is over until Kid Tannen says it's over.
To be continued. Back to the Future. The game. Get Tannen. February 2010. Damn, I gotta wait till February 2010. Lucky I have a time machine. Oh. Alright, guys. Yeah, that took 3 hours. Can you believe that? For one episode. There's how many episodes? There's 5 episodes. Let me check. Holy crap, yep. 5. Yep. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Alright, buddies. I'll stop the stream and do another game. What time is it? 12? Yeah, I'll do another 2 hours. JP Pennies. Nah, I don't got Destiny. I don't think. I'm on PC, by the way. Maybe I'll play some Portal. I'm gonna play some Portal. Alright. I'm gonna stop the stream and pick it back up with Portal. Be right back.